y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have something a little bit different. I'll be reviewing 6 polishes from the Shu Shu Kids polish line. This is an all-natural polish that is water-based, so it's safe for kids, babies, expectant mothers, people like that. Maybe if you have an allergy to regular nail polish, this would be a good option for you. I was also sent a lip crayon and some nail polish remover that I'll be reviewing for you guys as well towards the end of this swatch. I'll go ahead and link Shu Shu Kids storefront and social media down below. These polishes were sent to me for review, and I also got some swatch photos, including my little. So she was very happy to be part of this process. She wouldn't sit still for filming, but I do have her swatch photos, which is just about the cutest thing in the world, I think. So I'll go ahead and get into the swatch and review. First up is Cloud in the Sky Mia. This is a very soft light blue. I want to note that at the bottom of the bottles, they do not have the name. They have a product number, so if you're interested in knowing what the names are, I'll go ahead and list them, but they are not on the bottle. So here is a quick brush shot, and I'll show you how Cloud in the Sky Mia swatched on my natural nail. I'm not using base coat today. I wanted this to be as authentic a perspective as I could give. One coat did go on a little bit streaky, but very creamy. I was really surprised at how creamy this polish is, knowing that it's water-based. So here is a quick second coat, and this is just going to help fill in those patches and bring this one completely opaque. It does dry down to a demi-matte finish, and I did have some bumps and maybe some pigment on that finish, so if you're interested, Shu Shu Kids also offers a top coat. I wasn't able to test that for you today, but I do plan on getting some for the future. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. I'll also be showing how it top coated with Super Chick Lacquer's Liquid Macro. Also wanted to give you a quick look at how this peels off. This is one of the polishes from the peel off line. This is not going to be the type of polish that pops off all at once. If you're familiar with most of the peel off polishes on the mainstream market right now, this is going to be more of a manual peel off. I didn't have any nail damage, and also I found that this is really an effective way of removal. So this is my swatch photo at an angle with top coat, and this is my little swatch photo underneath artificial lighting. Next up is Enchanting Gold Amelia, and this is a gold shimmery glittery polish. I want to mention really quickly that this packaging is among the cutest that I have in my collection. Definitely unique. It's an all glass bottle, and you do get different faces depending on the finishes of polish that you choose. So here's a quick brush shot, and I'll show you how Enchanting Gold Amelia swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat, again without base coat, it just goes on nice and smooth. I did have a tiny bit of pooling on this polish. It kind of got a little bit thicker around the edges, but not enough to pull into my cuticles. So I'll let that dry and then come back in for a second coat, and this second coat does build it up to pretty much full coverage. If you wanted to, I feel like you could go in for a third coat, but I was really happy with the effect at 2. Upon removal, I did get some gold glitter on my fingers, so it's pretty much just like typical nail polish, but a really pretty finish. Definitely surprising, especially in a child's water-based line. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. This one does dry down nice and sparkly. This is my swatch photo at an angle with top coat, and then once more in my little's hands. Next up is Light Pink Zari, and this is another polish from the Peel Off line. It is just a soft, nice baby pink. This one was a bit thicker than the others, but still kind of easy to apply. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Light Pink Zari swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. Again, this one is a bit on the thicker side, but it definitely went on a lot more opaque. So I was able to get one coat coverage with this polish. I might have had some low spots on a few nails that went in and just fixed with a quick second coat. I think this is going to be great for littles that don't want to sit still, so you can just slap a coat of this on and let them go about their business. So here's a look at that completed mani before top coat. So this one does dry down a little bit glossy. This is my swatch photo under artificial lighting with the top coat, and then once more with my little. Next up is Elegant Peach Kaylee, and this is another pink tone. It is definitely more peach, though, a little bit more nude, super classy even. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Elegant Peach Kaylee swatched on my natural nail. This one does have a bit of a thinner, maybe easier to use formula. It did go on nice and easy at one coat. I had a little bit of streakiness, so I am going to let this dry and then come back in and show you what a second coat looks like. I do want to mention really quickly as well that I love the bright pink bunny on this bottle. So here is a quick second coat, and this does kind of level everything out and fill in any low spots and brings this one completely opaque. I did have to do a little bit of cleanup on this nail, which is no problem at all. I went in with the Shu Shu Kids remover and a cleanup brush and just swipe that right off. So here is a look at the completed mani before top coat. Again, this one dries down a little bit demi-matte. This is my swatch photo at an angle with top coat under artificial lighting, and then once more with my little. So next up is Burgundy Annabelle, and this is the last polish I have to share with you today from the Peel Off line. This is a Crayon and a water-based formula. I'm really impressed with it. I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot, and I'll show you how Burgundy Annabelle swatched on my natural nail. So here is one easy coat. This polish does go on nice and smoothly and super opaque. I did have a few low spots, and I am going to go ahead and show you what a second coat looks like. This polish also will dry down a little bit textured due to all of those matte glitters. I will say that the removal on this was pretty typical of a glitter polish. I did have some glitters that wanted to stick to the nail, so you may want to be wary of that. You can see here that I'm going to apply a second coat, and this polish does dry down drastically darker than it looks in the bottle, but that's no problem at all. 2 coats does bring this one completely opaque. I'll go ahead and show you how I do removal using the Shu Shu Kids nail polish remover. I'm just using my cleanup brush like I would with acetone. I will say that I think this is the best use of the nail polish remover. I had a little bit of trouble removing my nail polish at the end of the swatch video. I'll show you that. So here's a look at the completed mani. Before top coat, this one does dry down very textured. I'll recommend a good top coat to help smooth that out. This is my swatch photo, and then once more with my little. The last polish I have to share with you today is Red Scarlet. I almost feel like this review wouldn't be complete without a red. This is just a bright, vibrant red on the nails and definitely my favorite of all 6 polishes. I'll go ahead and show you a quick brush shot, and I'll show you how Red Scarlet swatched on my natural nail. This polish just took one easy coat to be completely opaque. If you feel like you have low spots, you could always go in for a second coat, but really all I needed was one. I was able to wear this polish with maybe just a little bit of tip wear towards the tip for a full day without using top coat. So this is my little swatch photo. And next I'll talk about the remover. So I'm going to show you what the bottle looks like. It does have a child safety cap, which I'm super jazzed about. You can never be too safe about things like that. It does have a nice smell. It doesn't smell like acetone at all. Once you remove the cap, there's just a hole in the center that you flip upside down to use for removal. Just add it to a cotton ball or a cleanup brush. Removal with this is going to be more about elbow grease and less about solvents, which is amazing if you're after a natural product. I did find that this did remove the polish with a little bit of work here. And even though that red got all over my skin, I want to note that it did not stain at all. I'm super impressed with this. I will say that I like this better for removal, especially around my daughter's nails. She does chew her nails and sometimes her cuticles, so sometimes those are a little bit sore or open. She had no burning at all when I did some cleanup using this polish remover. This remover also has aloe vera and vitamin E added to the formula to help nourish the nails, which I love. So lastly today I'm going to talk about the lip crayon. This is in the shade pink. I did go ahead and swatch it on my lips, but I did let my daughter use it as well. It does come in this super cute box. Once you open it up, it is very much like a crayon. It has a removable lid and a twist-up bottom to help move the product up. It is in a crayon shape, and I found it was really easy to apply and also felt really nice on the lips. It's just a very soft, subtle pink. I was really worried about letting my daughter try this. I don't usually let her wear a lot of makeup, but I was comfortable letting her use this. It also has all natural ingredients, and I think this is one of those pH kind of adjusting lippies that gets a little bit deeper depending on your personal pH. So that wraps up my swatch and review of these Shu Shu Kids polishes and products. Overall, I was really impressed by them. My daughter also really loved them, and I feel safe letting her use them, which is a big deal for me, especially since she does bite her nails. I don't want her ingesting anything that's harmful or with lots of chemicals in it. Again, I'll go ahead and link Shu Shu Kids storefront down below if you're interested. Definitely check them out. Thank you so much, Shu Shu Kids, for inviting me to test these products and especially for letting me involve my daughter in it. It was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more photos, I do have those available on my blog at sloppyswatches.wordpress.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.